Your next comedian coming to stage. She's super, super funny. I'm going to get from my stepsister, Taylor Neely.
Man, Catherine Blanford. Damn, I wasn't expecting that. Did you guys enjoy the beautiful weather today? Yeah. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Hip, hip. Awesome, thank you. That was fun. I appreciate it. You guys familiar with? Are you familiar with the crime indecent exposure? Okay, good. Just checking. Do you think decent exposure is when you flash a cop and he's like, nice? He's like, hold on a minute there, buddy. Man, that's a nice wiener you got. Hold on, does your penis have a six-pack? Holy moly! What? Does your dick have long flowing hair like Kenny G? Hold on a minute. What's that I see? Does your dick have a 401k? That's a decent penis. Honestly, give it up for all the guys with decent penises out there. It's, you know, sorry, it's. Give it up. Recently, my friend said, I'm doing the next joke, so you gotta calm down. I'm sorry. Recently, my friend said, Taylor, you look like an REI salesman that used to smoke crack. Which I didn't think was very nice, because I would never work a retail job. I did used to smoke crack, though. That's absolutely true, but I'm a handyman, so I look like a handyman that used to smoke crack, because that's what I am. But I wouldn't be caught dead selling Patagonia coats to upper middle class folks. Okay? Ladies, the day I start working a retail job is the day I start smoking crack again. Who's with me? You're in for it now, guys. I did used to do a lot of drugs. I'm sober now, though, and it's going great because the alternative was, thank you. Okay. Yeah, if you pump my ego up too much, I might go smoke crack. So there's a lot riding on the line right now, guys. But it's going great. The alternative is smoking crack. That's not a very productive lifestyle. You don't accomplish a lot of goals when you're smoking crack. But I think it's pretty cool that I used to smoke crack. I think it makes me kind of interesting. In fact, I think it makes me distinguished. Taylor, the fancy crackhead. I'm starting an Instagram page. Would you follow it? Hip, hip. Hooray! Gotcha. I did. It is interesting. It's like job interviews are pretty crazy because they're like, Taylor, what sets you apart from the other applicants for this job? And with a smile on my face, I'm like, well, I used to smoke crack cocaine. And I never get the job, but at least I'm being honest. At least I'm telling the truth. Like, I didn't have a traumatic childhood, so I created my own trauma. For me and my whole family. I'm that guy in your family. But I'm not going to do good right now. But if you guys don't give me a standing ovation, I could go outside and smoke crack. So I told you, there's a lot riding on the line, buddy. This guy's handsome. Give him an applause. Give him an applause. It is pretty. It's like the polarity and juxtaposition of my life is pretty crazy because it's like I've relapsed before. It's like for like a while I'm good and sober, and then I'll relapse for like 4 days and smoke crack with a man named Marcus who lives in a tent on Memorial Drive next to an AutoZone across from a hotel, and then I'm good. It's kind of like an astronaut that she's in space doing, solving space crimes, and she comes back and they're like, you're a hero to young girls everywhere, and then she smokes crack for 4 days, and that's pretty crazy, huh? The astronaut was a lady? Because ladies can smoke crack too, okay? Anyone can smoke crack. Anyone in here can go and smoke crack. Any one of you could be next. Crack doesn't discriminate. All right, I'm Taylor Neely. Thanks so much.